With Lululemon, the real gift happens when they're living in it. When you give them the softest loungewear set, the real gift is this. And this. And this. This holiday, Lululemon makes it easy to give a gift that goes beyond. Open the moment. Shop now at lululemon.com.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
His code name's Jackal. He's an exceptional assassin.
Streaming now on Peacock.
He will kill again, unless we stop him.
Academy Award winner Eddie Redmayne.
You're paying me to kill him. I am charging you for getting away.
The Jackal's here. Look at the exits.
BAFTA Award winner Lashana Lynch.
I will find him, and I will kill him myself.
I like to win.
So do I.
The Day of the Jackal. Streaming now, only on Peacock.
Welcome to Book Talk for Book Talk, a podcast where we deep dive into the writing of your favorite novels. This is Jac.
And I'm Amy.
In Season 2, we explored Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Mist and Fury.
In our post-season content, we look forward to sharing listener feedback we received, as well as interviews with some exciting guests. You can also expect to hear some special listener-requested content.
The views expressed by the hosts and guests are entirely their own and in no way represent the thoughts or intentions of the original author. This podcast is a discussion shared to spark thought and conversation on the characters and themes of this novel.
Though the hosts speak mostly within the constraints of this book, series spoilers may be discussed with or without warning. Explicit language, as well as themes of sex, violence, abuse, self-harm, and depression will recur throughout the podcast. Listener discretion is advised.
On this week's episode of Book Talk for Book Talk, we are going to fan cast ACOTAR. Are you excited?
I am, but as with everything I do, I need to provide a disclaimer first.
Oh boy. So, like, disclaimer, it's not good.
Disclaimer, so two things. First of all, I only looked at actors and actresses that were active in the early 2000s.
That was such a specific... Why?
Because those are the people I'm familiar with.
Like, you found a couple and you're like, you know what? I got a thing. I'm going to stick to it.
I did. I kind of did.
Of course. I know your mind.
So, and I also was like, well, I could spin it as maybe SJM had these people in mind while she was writing the book. Anyway, that's probably not true. And then...
Oh, you have more than one warning.
No, I mean, it's related because it's the early 2000s. It might be a little problematic.
Okay, that's fair. No Bill Cosby, though.
No Bill Cosby, promise.
All right, cool. There's that. I'd say, like, for this fan cast, like, we're choosing to hop around time.
Yes. We're going to say a younger version of this person, older version of this person.
We're not actually saying that these are who should be playing actively. Unless we feel like they should, then we'll clarify it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I ran my fan cast by Nicole, who was one of our people that we interviewed / my roommate.
And?
She provided notes and helped me with this.
Oh, I did this all on my own.
I did it too, but there was only two that she was like, well, there was one, and then that inspired another.
Okay.
And she brought good points. And I was like, I did it mostly by myself. I follow the homework.
Yeah. Okay. And we're going to provide explanations of who each person is.
Mm-hmm.
And
then if you want to see who we're talking about or the photos that we're referencing, because I did try to find like photos specifically.
Yes.
Of what I'd imagine them.
Yes.
Please go to our Instagram. Our handle is at Book Talk for Book Talk. It's also on TikTok, but like, these photos will be on Instagram.
Obviously.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
So first we're going to cover the inner circle, which is Mor, Amarin, Cassian, and Azriel. So let's start off with Mor. And Amy and I are going to like text photos back and forth with each other because we have to sit across from each other in the room. So Amy, you go first.
I'm going to send it to you and then I'm going to explain it.
This is already not going great. The fact that... Oh, you know what? Do you even need to explain it?
I don't think so.
No.
So my Mor is Halle Berry.
It's a great Moore.
Right? I think so. The only reason why I thought I would need to explain it is the fact that everyone in the Court of Nightmares is pale, and Moore is obviously tan or golden skinned because she tans a lot.
I mean, and she's blonde, but like, you know, whatever.
But
we can do whatever the hell we want with this.
Halle Berry was Storm in X-Men. She had white hair.
We can do whatever the hell we want with this fan cast.
Anyway, I thought she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She's sensual.
Oh, yeah.
She, to me, is the perfect Moore.
She is. Except for mine also. But
okay.
My Moore is, you ready for it?
Yep.
Margot Robbie.
She was mine too, originally.
She's an obvious Moore.
Yeah, she was an obvious Moore. If I hadn't stuck with the 2000 themes, it would have been Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie to me makes a lot of sense, but Halle Berry is the like, why are we trying to box ourselves, people? Let's branch out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really curious about your early 2000s Amren.
I think it'll be obvious. You ready?
Can I guess? Is it Lucy Liu?
It is Lucy Liu. Good job. I'll send you the picture I picked.
Does she have short hair in the photo?
Yes,
yep,
she does.
Good job. I can see it. I can see Lucy Liu would have has great like killer eyes.
And she's got good sass. I just remember her on Ally McBeal in the 90s and in Charlie's Angels. And I'm just like, yeah. Amren.
I can see it. Let's see. My Amren is young for Amren because I imagine Amren more in her 30s.
Okay.
So, I will preface that, I would like this actress to age up a little bit. But Lana Condor.
Send me a picture.
I'm saying it now. To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Oh, I see it.
Right?
Yeah, I see it.
And she's really tiny too. Like she's short.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a great photo of her with a bob, and she is serving looks.
I see it.
Right?
Yeah.
So this one, it's funny. I never imagined Farrah's 19 and all this stuff, but Amren has always been in her 30s to me.
Yeah, agreed. Next up is Cassian.
Cassian. I'm so curious who your Cassian early 2000s. Is it Josh Hartnett?
No, it's not.
Is Josh Hartnett at all on this list?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He almost was, but he was not. I did not put him in. Illyrians are said to have darker skin.
Yeah.
Right? So I think a lot of people think of Middle Eastern men when they think of Illyrians, or at least that's how it reads when you read the description of them. I chose tan Asians is what I chose because I'm Asian.
We're so not far off from each other.
Really?
Not with Cassian, but later on, I had similar logics too, where I was just and that's where Nicole helped me, where I'm yeah, we think we hear tan and, we don't get a lot from what they're described, just that they have darker skin. And, people do fan cast Middle Eastern or Turkish, Indian, which are, yes, but I was we don't branch out, people.
Honestly, if I had stuck with present day, I would have picked Beck from Victorious, Avon, Georgia. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Wait, send me your photo.
Oh.
Still haven't told me who.
Daniel Day Kim from Lost. Look.
Wow.
Look at him. Look at those beautiful muscles.
Wow. Oh, I can see that. Oh, wow. Good job.
I felt really proud of myself.
Good job. So my Cassian is an obvious pick, and it's obvious for Amy.
Yes.
And some of our listeners who've been part of our lives. But months ago, Amy and I went to Disneyland. We were in California Adventure, and Ruby Rose was there, and she had a group of these most gorgeous men I've ever seen. These group of guys were just all stunning. And one was, I swear to God, Cassian, and his best friend was Azriel. And they were Cassian and Azriel. Anyway, Cassian, though, turns out, of course, what did we do? We Googled them immediately.
Obviously.
We looked them up. It's not stalking. It's called research for this project.
And their handles were readily available on Instagram.
Right? I mean, and they're public figures. Right. Anyway, Stas Nair was in Game of Thrones, and he's an actor. He is, I'm sending you the photo, Amy, which, obviously I've gone deep into everyone's Instagram, so you already know the photo. Everyone, you guys can go to our Instagram page and check out Stas, but he is Cassian. Absolutely. There's no other option.
And even in person, he had Cassian energy.
Oh my God, he had Cassian energy. His best friend, who personally I lean more towards, had total Azriel energy. Mm-hmm. Maybe I projected the Azriel energy a little bit more on him.
He was a little more quiet and reserved.
Yeah, he was. He was a daddy Azzy. Oh, it's so painful. But so Stas Nair, I'm really excited for everyone to go to our Instagram page and check it out. And then go leave a comment on his thing.
My goodness.
Tell him that Book Talk for Book Talk demands that he's casted as Cassian.
That's too funny.
All right, up next is
Azriel.
No, Use his real name.
Daddy Aze.
Daddy Azzy, thank you. Asriel. We're on first name basis with this man. First name, Daddy.
So my Asriel is the only one that doesn't fit my theme.
So he's not like 2000s or?
He's old enough to have been from the 2000s. He wasn't active as an actor until like the 2010s.
Okay.
This is David Henney. He's most recently been on The Wheel of Time.
Oh, he is
Fine.
attractive.
He's in his 40s, dude.
No, he's not.
He's so fine.
Oh my God.
I would date that now.
I would do so many things now. So many things. He is a daddy.
He is a daddy.
Okay, so mine runs younger, but this is where we kind of start to have similar vibes. Charles Melton, he's on Riverdale. So of course he's got that CW good looks.
Oh, I think this guy was a potential for me as well.
Those cheekbones
Yeah, seriously.
destroy.
Yeah.
They destroy hearts.
They shred underwear.
They destroy pussies all over.
Oh my gosh.
That was really, we've never said it that aggressively.
You've never said it that aggressively.
I know. I mean, not on microphone. Wow, sorry guys, that got vulgar. Do we bleep it?
Yeah, I think we do.
Why? We've said fuck before.
It's true.
Wow, I apologize. We'll just leave it there. So now we're going to enter the Archeron sisters, aka just Nesta and Elaine.
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right, who's
My
your Nesta?
2000s Nesta.
Will I know her?
Yes. Kate Beckinsale.
Wow.
Underworld.
Yeah.
Van Helsing.
Okay.
Hot mama.
Yeah, but there's like a certain amount of badassery involved.
Oh, yeah. I was projecting to Nesta of Silver Flames.
Yeah, no, totally. Same with my Nesta. I think my Nesta has similar energies with your Nesta. I wouldn't say she's problematic, but just think this is the only like the major time jump we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm imagining, here, I just sent it over, Olivia Wilde's circa House era.
Yes.
Don't they kind of have similar vibes?
Similar vibes, for sure.
We're really aligned on this.
We are very aligned.
I'm so happy right now.
Can you guess my Elaine?
Oh, this is a good question. Okay, you're Elaine. Oh, what's her face? What's her face? I wrote to you every day for a year. No, what's her face? Mean Girls, as well as Notebook.
Oh, Rachel McAdams?
Yeah.
No.
Turns out I was not right.
You ready for that?
Yes.
Natalie Portman.
What? You're
Isn't
crazy.
Isn't she a perfect Elaine, though?
I'm going to have to wrap my mind around this more.
She's so pretty.
Here's my one thing. Can she play timid?
I think so. I bet I've seen more movies of hers than you have.
Yeah, probably.
Where she has been more like the girl next door.
Okay, yeah, if she can do that, then yes. But, sorry, Natalie Portman. Yes, you said Natalie Portman. I looked at Natalie Portman.
You thought it was Keira Knightley,
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. How did you know?
Because Keira Knightley was her double in The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Natalie Portman, 100%. I agree with her. Keira Knightley, I brought doubts.
I don't blame you.
Natalie Portman's a great, great one. Okay, you ready for mine?
Yes.
Lily James.
Oh, yeah.
She just has that like real doe-eyed, innocent, smiley, kind of gentle smile look about her. I mean, she was Cinderella.
I see it.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you.
No, I think we're both doing a great job here. I don't think people agree with us, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
People
I don't
are
care.
Screaming at us.
I don't care. This is why we're doing it the way we're doing it.
This is not a call and response. This is you and me telling each other we're doing great.
That's right. We're all about positive affirmation.
People are going to come and be like, You're wrong.
So wrong.
You're so wrong.
This is why I did a theme of 2000s, because it would never be possible. So I don't have to worry about being told I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I just accept that I am. This is my cast of my hearts, of my heart. It's just really hard because like who we all imagine is just different.
Yeah.
Than what is.
Yeah. And even in my own head, this is not who I would cast.
Yeah, it's just kind of like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't cast these people necessarily. Some I would.
It's just a fun
activity. Yeah. It's like even when people with some of the drawings with Reese, I'm just like, that does not look like Reese. The way that I imagine him.
Right. I agree.
Okay. So I don't have a photo for my next one because it's just the voice.
Yeah, I don't either. So our next theme are the evils.
You wrote Evils. I read Elvis, and I was so confused. All right, so the first person for the Evils, or being, is the Adder.
I also don't have a picture for the Adder.
Will I know them?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
So I have two options because I couldn't decide.
Okay, fine. Then I will throw my second option in there too.
So my first option is the basilisk from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Just like the parcel tongue.
You're choosing the voice of who does the snake.
Well, or just a snake sound. I don't imagine the Adder having a real voice, even though I know he talks.
Okay.
And my second option is Jeremy Irons as Scar from Lion King.
That's funny. We both are way off on this.
Okay.
So I can see Scar. He almost feels too confident.
Yeah.
Not a little bitch boy enough, you know?
No, that's fair.
But I like where you're going. I love the snake. I love how my first pick is the snake from Harry Potter.
That's just when I imagine the Adder. That's the sounds I imagine.
It just cracks me up. Like, here we are going through actors. You're just like, okay, this one's great. We all know him. The basilisk. Top notch performance. Shocked they didn't get a prize, an award. Okay, so my first pick. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
What?
From 500 Days of Summer,
I know exactly
specifically.
who you're talking about. Oh,
Like,
okay.
That energy. Like, specifically 500 Days of Summer energy. Just, like, kind of whiny.
Yeah, okay.
Like, trying really too hard.
Okay.
Doesn't realize it's, like, kind of the bad guy here.
Okay.
My other option is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. We're so different. We've been so aligned up until this point.
It's just, I wanted it to be different. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I love it.
It just, one is just like more fun. Like The Rock, I think you can have fun with it. And the other one's more of like a little bitch boy.
I love it.
All right. Up next, we have Amarantha. I'm so excited who you picked for Amarantha. Okay. Oh, but is it Lindsay Lohan?
No, it's not.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I picked, I'm going to pronounce her name wrong because it's Danish, Femke Janssen. She was the bad Bond girl in GoldenEye. That's what I first remember her from. Mm-hmm. She's also Jean Grey in the original X-Men series from the 2000s.
Oh, okay. I recognize her now. Yeah. Okay.
She has villain energy.
Yeah.
And sultriness that I think Amarantha wants to have.
Yes, I agree. Okay, my Amarantha isn't an actress, but if they ever desire to become an actress, this is the role I'd want them to be. And the main reason is because of how their speaking voice is. Florence Welch.
Yes.
Because Amarantha is like kind of tries to be a little girlish and soft, right? And disarmingly so, but then can like belt it out. Mm-hmm. And I can just imagine, like, if anyone's been to a Florence and the Machine concert, when Flo speaks, you're just like, what is happening? Because there she is belting it out. Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you for coming to the show today.
Yeah, she's so timid.
Yeah.
No, great choice.
Thank you. I hope she decides to become an actress for this role.
Fall has officially started here in Los Angeles, and that means we finally get to do fall activities.
I have been counting down the days for when I can go to pumpkin patches, maybe even hit up an apple orchard, and I get to do all of it looking super cute in my Quince boyfriend sweater.
This weather is perfect for my dark academia vibes, and I'm so excited to bust out my washable silk blouse because you know I'm going to be taking pictures.
Quince is known for their Mongolian cashmere sweaters from $50. And that's not all. Quince has so many other amazing things on their website.
All of those items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands.
That includes leather jackets, cotton cardigans, soft denim. Like, my entire fall wardrobe is genuinely turning into Quince wardrobe.
By partnering directly with top factories and cutting out the cost of the middleman, we get savings as the customer.
One of my favorite parts about Quince is the fact that they only work with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. And they still manage to get premium fabrics and finishes for that, luxury feeling for every item that they have.
Get cozy in Quince's high-quality wardrobe essentials. Go to quince.com/booktalk for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/booktalk, BOOKTALK, to get free shipping and 365-day returns. That's quince.com/booktalk.
All right, next is King of Hybern. So when we were either preparing or recording for episode 15, I mentioned it being I forget his name, the guy who played Prince Henry in Ever After.
Because the King of Hybern is described as blandly handsome.
Yes. Instead, for my 2000s themed King of Hybern, I picked Antonio Banderas.
Wow.
But look at that picture of him.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good... He'd be a great
villain, too.
He'd be a great villain.
He has the cockiness to go with King of Hybern. I always grew up thinking he was handsome because he was my mother's favorite actor. So I was like, oh, he's so handsome. But I think he fits the description of blandly handsome.
No, he is. He is. So for mine, I'm going to say he has the same energy, but it's not at all. But I chose Patrick Dempsey.
I considered him. He seemed too wholesome looking for me.
I think that I can see him being like kind of wholesome, but it would be just like a weird disarming thing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think he would definitely have like a certain presence, and the King of Hybern's kind of funny. If you go back and you read the cauldron scene when he's turning Nesta and Elaine, he's just kind of laughing at the shit show that it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I can definitely see Patrick Dempsey just kind of like with a smile on his face looking around being like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Or like, I'm having such a great time.
Exactly. Okay. The next up is Ianthe and Rachel McAdams.
No Rachel McAdams in this casting. I was torn between two people, and this is who I settled on.
Okay.
Cate Blanchett.
Whoa. Interesting choice.
It was either Cate Blanchett or Charlize Theron.
Interesting choices.
But I decided on Cate.
Wow. You took a turn here.
Did I?
Yeah. I respect your decisions. I feel like they'd be too good at being evil.
Oh, not good enough at coming across like
subtle evil. But then again, it could just because I like them.
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, I see what you're saying. That's ultimately why I did not go with Charlize Theron, because I don't think she can do subtle evil.
Yeah. No, subtle evil, absolutely. Charlize Theron, she could do flat out evil.
Right.
But Cate Blanchett, I'd be very curious to see that play out.
Yeah, I don't know if it would go well, but I think she's got the look for it.
Yeah, I agree. I chose Samara Weaving from Ready or Not.
Who looks like Margot Robbie.
Yes, but then we kind of made the comparison that Ianthe is supposed to be a parallel to Moore.
Yeah, you're right.
So I wanted them to look the same.
I love it. And Samara Weaving does have a more cunning look than Margot Robbie does.
Yeah, Margot Robbie has like a softer, like her features are a little more rounded. Samara is like a little bit more angled features. And just the photo I chose, she looks a little evil.
Yeah, she does. She's got that evil grin.
Yeah.
The next group are fan favorites from A Court of Mist and Fury.
Yeah. And the first one up is The Surreal. And because it's a voice, I don't have a photo.
Same. I once again have two options. My first option.
Yes.
Is Jonathan Freeman, the voice of Jafar from Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
My second option is Mark Hamill.
What? Yeah.
Because he does a lot of villain voices, but he also does a lot of just cartoon voices in general.
Yeah.
He's most popular as a voice actor. He's most well known for the Joker from the 90s. I think he could do a good balance of like evil, but also like on your side.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on board with that. So I will have two choices. One, I'll give you the first one where it was just like, I don't actually believe I'd want this casted. I just think that this person would have so much fun.
Okay.
Just voicing over Mindy Kaling.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Can you just imagine the Surreal, like just as Mindy's voice? I saw a reel of a bunch of clips from, not the New Girl. What was the thing that she did? The Mindy Project. Mm-hmm. I'm like, she has great timing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not her, then my other choice was Donald Glover.
Oh.
Because I think he'd do an original song for the movie from the Surreal's point of view.
That's hilarious.
And I really want that. So now we have Tarquin. Amy, who are you casting as Tarquin?
Chiwetel Ejiofor. He was in 12 Years a Slave in 2013, so he's a little later than my 2000s.
Oh, yes.
But he's got this handsome, friendly vibe.
Yes.
And I just think he's perfect.
You know what? When I was looking for a Tarquin, I really had to find the person with the right smile.
Right. It's all about the smile.
Yes. There's a lot of good-looking guys there, but it's they needed to be able to bring the most disarming, I would either love to fall in love with you or be your friend.
Yeah, yeah. Everything about him just radiates good.
Yes.
And that's all
I like
want
him.
for Tarquin.
I do too. I just want Tarquin to have the best,
Yep.
I just want him to have the best life.
Yep.
All right, so I'm choosing British actor Damson Idris, and he's an actor on Snowfall, and he has the cutest smile in the whole wide world.
Oh, he does.
Doesn't he? His smile brings me joy.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm smiling.
Right? It's hard not to look at these guys, and I'm like, you're cute, and you have a great smile.
He does have a great smile.
They're just, they bring the young High Lord energy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, next up is the love of Amren's life, Varian. Or, Amy, can you please introduce him?
Varian.
There you go. Varian.
So, obviously, we have to find someone who embodies Varian, but also matches our Amren. At least that's
Sure.
how I went about it.
Yeah, mine would be weird.
Did you not think about that?
Kind of, but I chose to ignore it.
Okay. So, I'm really proud of my Varian. I chose a young Jamie Foxx.
To go with your Lucy Liu Amren. Oh,
Wouldn't that
yes.
be hot?
Yes, it would be.
Just look at that face.
Oh, yeah. I just want that now.
Yeah, I do too.
We're not going to talk about matching my Amren and Varian.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be against it. It would need to be a younger Idris Elba.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. You don't want to match those two. No, maybe. I mean,
if I'm thinking a 30-something-year-old Idris Elba.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
a 30-something-year-old
Lana.
Yeah, a 30-something-year-old Lana.
I can see it.
I'm even willing to do mid-20s Lana and 30-something Idris.
I can
But
see it.
he just has that glower,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what need he doesn't Varian doesn't smile. He's just kind of there glaring off in the corner.
Right, because he's Prince and Captain of the Guard. He's a
Captain
soldier.
of Amren's heart.
Captain of Amren's heart.
Oh,
Because she's got one.
finally. So now we're going to be moving into the spring court, and the first up is Alice.
So my Alice choice was actually going to be my first Amren choice,
Oh,
believe it or not, because of her voice. She has a very distinct voice.
I know. Is it Sandra Oh?
No.
Okay. Although now I think Sandra Oh would be a great choice.
Sandra Oh would be a good choice. So let me send you the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And let me butcher her. I'm going to butcher her name, so I apologize now. I think it's Shorey Agadash.
Oh, I know exactly who
Agdashlu?
you're talking about. Yes.
She's got this deep.
She has an amazing voice.
Yeah, and it's so distinct. I always remember her. I mean, she's been in so many things. The only thing I ever can recall off the top of my head is she's Sandra Bullock's friend in The Lake House.
She's also in an episode of Law & Order SVU. She was in something recently, too, that we were watching.
Right? That's what I was recalling. I was like, she was the voice of something. And we were like, where? I remember being in the living room being like, who is it? Who is it?
Yeah.
Memory Palace.
I love it. I love her. I'm almost like, how do we make her a bigger role?
Right. She needs to be more than Alice.
You know what's funny is I also chose an actress who is too good to be Alice.
Okay.
We would need to plump up Alice's role.
Okay.
Olivia Colman.
I love it.
Yeah.
I see it.
It's I want both of these women now in this movie. I don't know how we're going to cast them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Have both of them be evil queens.
Ooh.
All right. Up next is not everyone's favorite. Some people's favorites. Some people's big old question mark of why is it your favorite? Lucien.
I really love my Lucien. I don't know if he's problematic. I just remember him being arrested for lots of drugs.
What? Who is it?
Gary Dourdan from the original CSI series. He is just gorgeous.
Yeah, wait, he was arrested a bunch?
Yeah, way back when.
Oh, no.
But he is just
He's a good-looking guy.
gorgeous.
He's a good-looking guy.
And he's got the personality for it.
Yeah. Yes, I can see it. I mean, he was a CSI detective,
He was a forensic scientist is what he was.
Yeah, he was. I love your choice. Okay, so my Lucian is a little controversial in the book talk world because book talk got together and they're like, oh, you know who would be a great Tamlin is this guy. And I actually disagree because he's not beefy enough to be Tamlin. But grow his hair out, dye it red, and I think Austin Butler would be a great Lucian.
Oh.
You remember, like, he has to have, like, cunning fox-like features.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of has, like, fox, like, that elongated face.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
He's not, like, Lucian isn't meant to be the bronze anywhere. He's more of a thinker.
Right.
Oh, Tamlin. We're getting into the Tamlin zone.
We're getting into the Tamlin. I really, okay, who do you think my Tamlin is? Think 2000s.
Brad Pitt.
Nope. I think you're going to be happy with my Tamlin pick.
Okay.
You ready for it?
No, I'm nervous. Okay, yes.
Heath Ledger from Knight's Tale.
Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm screaming. Like, you don't even understand how, like, much my body hurts because if I've internalized the scream. Like,
your face is very red.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just such a good pick. And it hurts my heart because I love Heath Ledger so much. And he would have done such a good job with this.
I love him so much. And I don't know why I thought Chad Michael Murray might be a good pick.
No.
Maybe because he's a blonde. But then I was like, no, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger would be perfect because you need a person who you fall in love with.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but he's able to deliver the, like, loose cannon abusive parts.
Yeah. I mean, he's charming and stunning, but he's got that angry undercurrent.
I'm angry and in pain, and every single time, like, people bring up Heath Ledger and we talk, or, like, he just comes up in conversation, I just get, like, sad and angry all over again.
I do too.
Oh, God. All right, so I'm probably not going to say his last name correctly, but who I have for Tamlin, and I was going more for the, like, able to capture that, like, angry, like, monster beastie energy.
Okay.
Is Charlie Hunnam, also from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? And I like the photo I have. He's just, like, shirtless and that long hair and just that, like, he looks like he can turn into a beast.
Yeah, he does. Ugh, yes. I would fall in love with Tamlin.
We all would fall in love with Tamlin. That's the point. Some of us have problems I'm not in love with Tamlin. I'm just very attracted to him. I'm not attracted to Hamlin. I'm just a very thirsty person. So excited. So up next, everyone, the last two we're going to do is Rhys and Farah. We're going to do Rhys first. And this is I am really happy with my Rhys.
I'm really happy with my Rhys. And I'm sad because I don't think you know him.
Oh, this isn't going to work out. I'm sure I'll admire. Is he pretty?
He's gorgeous.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
For the most delicious Asian man on the planet.
Are you ready for it?
His name is Takeshi Kaneshiro. He is half Japanese, half Taiwanese. He is one of my favorite Chinese actors. You might know him from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, both of these photos that you have delivered are gorgeous.
Gorgeous man.
Gorgeous.
He is my Rhys-and.
Yes. Okay, so my Rhys-and, I think we could get him casted. Like, I think this is a real Rhys-and that we could do.
Okay.
And he is also gorgeous, also an Asian man, but he has the freaking charm about him. Like, the smile, the charm factor, everything. And he just looks good in a suit too. It is Henry Golding.
Well, obviously. He was also one of my potentials. Actually, he would have been any of the Illyrians. If I did the present day, he would have been any of them. But the thing is, it's like, Rhys is okay not being as, like, warrior as the other two, as, like, Cassian and Azriel. Yeah. So even though I wanted someone who can be beefy, but at the same time, like, they're not the muscle in a situation. Mm-hmm. And honestly, they could cast Henry now as Rhys, and I think I'd be so on board with this. Mm-hmm. I love him. I love him too.
He's married, right?
To me.
Is. Wow. To find out about this now, my best friend and my thirst list together.
My girlfriend is not listening.
She doesn't listen to this podcast. No one we care about listens to this podcast. That's not true.
That's not true.
I'm trying to think.
Listens.
Hannah listens. Nicole listened to season 1.
There you go.
And now, definitely not least, it's going to be our girl Farah.
I love this individual. I don't know if you will.
I aged up my Farah.
Claire Forlani. I know her from Meet Joe Black.
Oh, I don't really know her, but
She's
I like
got
her
the
look.
youthfulness.
Yeah.
But the strength.
No,
of a
I
Farrah.
think I don't know her, but the photo that you're showing me is very Farrah. She's attractive, but not conventionally stunning.
Right.
Like you do, like the way that Nesta's described, or even the way that Elaine's described.
Right.
And you can tell that she's like could live in the woods.
And I feel like she fits the whole Kate Beckinsale, Natalie Portman sister vibes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like her. So for mine, and same thing that you did. I think we both aged up our Farrahs a little bit, just because like I don't want to see a 19-year-old do stuff, you know?
Right.
No. So my Farrah is Victoria Pedretti. She's from You.
Oh.
Kind of has a similar vibe to your Farrah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that like haunted look. They just kind of have that little haunt. Like I've had to feed my family and hunted in the forest for years. Starved look about them, but not like they look starved, but you know, just that like emotionally deprived, haunted vibe about them.
Yes. Agreed. I'm really proud of us.
I am too. Wow. No one else is though.
No
Just
one else.
the two of
Everyone
us.
else is raging.
Everyone else is over here being like, unsubscribe,
Yeah.
unfollow. This is bullshit. It's really nice that we can talk about this, Amy, without hearing all the responses just yet of how wrong we are.
Yeah.
So it's I know
So this was enjoyable.
This
for
was
us.
great. It's great because it's just the two of us hyping
Just
each
the
other up.
two of us.
We can make it if you something try want. I don't know.
I think it's try.
Yeah, but yeah. But all things said and done, please feel free to message us your fan casts. I think we should have the conversation on the Instagram post. So if you have different fan casts, please go to this Instagram post where we have all the photos of our fan casts, and then leave a comment and tell us who you think we should have fan casted.
And if you want to do a theme, do a theme. Like I was going to do African American Artron sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Halle Berry was going to be Nesta, but I was going to make Zendaya Farrah.
Oh.
I didn't know who Elaine was. I hadn't figured that out.
Okay, I'm texting you. Who I think would be a perfect Elaine would be Amanda Stenberg.
Oh, where's she from? I don't recognize her.
She's a up-and-coming actress. The one that I remember her is Everything, Everything. And I see her on a lot of red carpets, to be honest. Oh, Dear Evan Hansen. That's another thing that she was in.
Okay.
And I remember, I just see her, I noticed her on red carpets before I started looking at what she's done, because she just always looks fantastic in red carpets. One thing with the fan casts is that what I see on TikTok and everything, while people deliver, let's not stay in our, like, what we determine our lanes because of, like, you know, like race or ethnicity. Like, you know, like, just branch out. Like,
yeah.
Let's just be real. Hot people.
Yeah, we just want beautiful people.
We just want good-looking people on here, all right? Let's not deprive ourselves. Let's not deprive me. From
Give
a
us the
daddy
eye
Azzy.
candy.
Yeah, we need eye candy, all right? We need talented eye candy.
That's right.
And that's what matters at the end of the day.
We started this saying it was going to be problematic.
How do we go from being like inclusive to extremely problematic?
All in one breath.
It's talent we have. But yeah, no, ultimately, yeah, just like branch out your fan casts.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Thank you for listening to this special episode of Book Talk for Book Talk. We encourage you to rate and subscribe to our show on your preferred podcast listening platform.
As we gear up for Season 3, where we will deep dive into A Court of Wings and Ruin, we will continue to share between-season thoughts, interviews, and exclusive content.
We would love to hear your thoughts based on today's conversation. You can submit your comments to our form at booktalkforbooktalk.com for a chance to have your feedback discussed during a weekly mini episode.
If you are enjoying the podcast, please visit our website, booktalkforbooktalk.com, to view our latest merch and learn about supporting the show through Patreon, Ko-Fi, or Venmo.
Fall has officially started here in Los Angeles, and that means we finally get to do fall activities.
I have been counting down the days for when I can go to pumpkin patches, maybe even hit up an apple orchard, and I get to do all of it looking super cute in my Quince boyfriend sweater.
This weather is perfect for my dark academia vibes, and I'm so excited to bust out my washable silk blouse because you know I'm going to be taking pictures.
Quince is known for their Mongolian cashmere sweaters from $50. And that's not all. Quince has so many other amazing things on their website.
All of those items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands.
That includes leather jackets, cotton cardigans, soft denim. Like my entire fall wardrobe is genuinely turning into Quince wardrobe.
By partnering directly with top factories and cutting out the cost of the middleman, we get savings as the customer.
One of my favorite parts about Quince is the fact that they only work with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. And they still manage to get premium fabrics and finishes for that, luxury feeling for every item that they have.
Get cozy in Quince's high-quality wardrobe essentials. Go to quince.com/booktalk for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/booktalk, BOOKTALK, to get free shipping and 365-day returns. That's quince.com/booktalk.